Welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails to Daybreak, where last time we did a little night walk with Van, and today we start with some of the nighttime bonding events with either Elaine or the Svani. I think I pick one, watch it and then reload. Let's start with Elaine's. Van decided to pay a visit to the cafe in the Tyrol district and take a break out on its terrace. Sometimes a pit stop at a cafe is just what the doctor ordered. I shouldn't need it after such a crazy afternoon. It looks like there ain't many customers here right now. Perfect, let's sit at that empty table over there. Hey, I recognize his voice. Are you okay? Is something wrong? No, I'm fine. Alright then, ready to start our interview? Yes, ready when you are. I guess she's talking to some magazine tonight. First off, I wanted to discuss the whole incident that you resolved in Anchorville the other day. You did a fantastic job apprehending the culprits as negotiations were taking place. Your work was instrumental in defusing the whole crisis. Thank you, but it wasn't just me who pulled it off. I was with a whole team of people. I'd argue they were the ones who really made it possible. Being promoted to A rank has really driven the point home to me. When we all come together and support one another, we can achieve far more than we could by ourselves. It was true in Anchorville as well. Interesting. Clearly, you are a woman who values the fundamentals in life and work. Now about your family. Obviously, they're one of the biggest sweets manufacturers in Zamuria. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me tonight. Our readers are going to love learning about all the fascinating things you get up to in your spare time. It was my pleasure. I don't think I had anything all that insightful to offer, but if your readers will enjoy it, I'm happy to talk. Also, I have to say, you look absolutely radiant, as always. I know I've asked you before, but would you be willing to publish a photo book with our company? I think you should really consider it. I'm really sorry, but as a rule, I always turn down offers like that. Nothing personal. That's a shame. I'm sure it would be a smash hit, but people can't get enough of you, you know? Anyway, I'll let you go now. I've taken up enough of your time as it is. Enjoy the rest of your evening. You say vanilla cacao? I didn't order anything like that. You didn't, but the customer sitting at the next table did. He asked me to give you one. What's the big idea behind this? There's no big idea, I just know you like vanilla cacao, that's all. How old do you think I am? Hey, if you don't want it, I'll gladly take it, your call. I didn't say I wouldn't have it. You're not wrong. I do still enjoy this. It's a soothing flavor. Renee always makes fun of me for it and says I'm still a little kid whenever we go out for drinks. I'd be more shocked if he didn't. Still, you're pretty much a poster girl for the guild these days, aren't you? How many magazine interviews have you done this season? I've lost track. It's no big deal. I knew that promoting the guild's mission was going to be part of a job when I accepted the promotion to A rank. For something that's not such a big deal, you sure look exhausted carrying it out. You might be able to play it cool around other people, but you can't fool me, Elaine. As often as these sorts of things come up for you, deep down I know they don't come easy. I'd appreciate it if you didn't speak like you understand where I'm coming from, Van. Not after you've been gone for all these years. You're right. That was out of line, I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize, I wasn't asking you to. You should be more worried about yourself first and foremost. You're always brushing up at the very edge of the law with your work. You're a smart and capable man, Vaughn. You could be doing so many other... I'm fine with my life as a Spriggan. It's what suits me best. In a lot of ways. If you say so. Those young women who work with you. Their names are Agnes and Fairy, right? At least keep those two out of harm's way, alright? I will, I promise. If shit ever really is a fan, I'll be one who sticks his neck out and takes care of it one way or another. Talk like that is another thing I wish you would knock off. Well, I'm going to take off now. Thanks for the drink. I feel a lot better after that. Much more refreshed. No problem. Have a good night. Guess it's gonna take a lot more than that to mend things with her. Big surprise there. Oh well, if it helped to relax and feel better after that interview, that's what counts. Money well spent. When I got so busy talking, I let it get cold. Money not so well spent there. After taking a sip of his cooled coffee, Van got back to patrolling Edith.
Thanks. Just don't get carried away about it, alright?
What's next?
Okay, the other is with Inspector Daswani. Van decided to stop by Esprit Cinema to check the showtime for the movies currently playing there. In particular, he was interested in Golden Blood Director's Cut, as well as a handful of other new releases. While there, he also bought some caramel popcorn as a scrumptious reward for himself before leaving. But they added some scene to the director's cut that turned it into an age-restricted film. Should be pretty fun seeing if they're worth the hype. You again! Just what are you planning this time? How come you're prowling the streets so nonchalantly, huh? Come on now, since when did it become illegal to go out for a walk? I appreciate you working late, detective, but can't you leave a law-abiding citizen like me alone? Ain't good to harass without probable cause. Law-abiding? You've got to be... You always gotta come back just ready to go, don't you, Spriggan? So you, Nate, stay out of this guy's way. Don't go stirring things up without good reason, understand? Yes, sir. Make no mistake, Arkwright. The police are watching you. Remember that. The next time something happens, you'll be... Look out, the robber! Out of the way, losers! A robber here? Well, good thing you guys are out on patrol right now, huh? Better hurry up and catch him. Excuse me, are you just going to stand there and do nothing? You're strong, you should be helping us. Sorry, but I don't work for free. Besides, I'm not exactly in the business of catching bad guys. That's your job, cop. So what you're waiting for? Time's wasting. You got some nerve, Spring. I have half a mind to... Forget him, let's go. Ow! Are you alright, ma'am? Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm guessing it was that robber who pushed you over, huh? Think you can walk? Yes, I think so. My foot hurts a little, but I can do it. You're so kind, I really appreciate it. Ow! You should rest on that bench over there. I'll go ring up the cops so they can take care of you. If I had to guess, the robber took that winding underground escape route to get away. Guys like him can't resist going through there. There are multiple exits out of a place and ways to get to them. At this time of day, the best one for a criminal to use would be... I think I managed to lose him. Just my luck, but the cops just happened to be there. But what's done is... Ah! Whoa, you sure went flying. You okay there, bud? Ah, damn it, who the hell are you? The hell was that all about? Whoops, sorry man, you looked so easy to trip up, I couldn't help myself. Anyway, stay quiet. Any minute now. Inspector, over there! What damn cops! Good work, officers. Why are you here? You took him down, didn't you? Not at all. Just call it dumb luck. Glad you could apprehend the culprit, officers. Damn it all! And so he brought the case of a brother's music shop thief to an end. That's another one for the books. Not. Is this a joke? What's with you? How did you even get ahead of us? And if you are going to help, why didn't you do it from the start? Because you wouldn't owe me if I'd just up and offered my help. Here's a tip, buddy. You really gotta learn Adam's backstreets if you want to make it as a cop here. You were also able to assist the old lady thanks to some good-hearted citizen's tip. Her family's on the way to pick her up, so she should be fine from here on. I don't know what you're talking about, but good for you. Well then, officers, don't want to stand in the way of all your peacekeeping, so I leave you be. God damn it, what's he even trying to get at? I suppose that's just how Spriggan does things. Not to say he's earned my trust just with this, of course. Huh? Nothing, let's get back to the station. The robber was escorted to the police station. Once things calmed down, Vaughn returned to his nightly patrol.
Don't think for a second we're square now. Got it?
The Swanee connection stage went up, allowing you to learn new things about them. Understanding the style, Vaughn's defense and ADF +3. Now the question which to keep. Now before watching them, I was with Daswani, but I actually liked Elaine's more. I leave it like this, just so I don't have to reload. Listen to radio?
We've got plenty more hits lined up to spend your night in Edith. Like this next one.
Only thing we got playing at this hour's music. Finish nighttime activities. Guess I ought to take a shower tonight. Not like I'm gonna have time in the morning. Can't believe she weaseled her way in again. It's a 3-day weekend, so as long as you're only staying the one night, I can join you. You mean it? I'm so happy you get to come. I'm happy you get to come too, Fairy. Hello, are you two even listening to me? We know from the get-go that Almada's involved this time, and my gut's telling me this is gonna be a real trouble, so I want you two to stay parked right here. That's exactly why I want to come and protect you. I want to know what the people who did that to Ida are after too. And with all I know about what's going on, I don't want to be the only one sitting around in the capital. Besides, as long as the Genesis might be involved, this is my problem as much as it is yours. I start packing my things as soon as I get back to my dorm, so please, take me with you. Why does everyone gotta be so damn stubborn? At least Fairy acts like a normal kid when fighting's not involved. International call? Alright.
My apologies for calling so late, Mr. Arkwright.
No worries, figured I'd hear from you soon.
Thank you for your understanding. Now then, do you have time for last month's data review? We can reschedule if I've caught you at a bad time.
I'm gonna be out of town for a few days starting tomorrow, so let's get it out of the way. Cause this ain't gonna be a fun one.
Is something the matter?
Nah, let me send you the stuff.
Thank you.
Wait, he's a tester, right? Of course he has to report,
The data has been successfully transferred.
what happened with his cipher.
First, allow me to see how your stun caliber and hollow style have fared in combat. I will also be checking Mare's usage records. Busy as ever, I see. Oh, what's this? Your vital data shows extreme deviations in the latter half of the month, as well as a number of unusual holo activations. Mr. Arkwright, is there something you're not telling me?
September 20th, 6:30 a.m. Wow, we're going so fast! The dial says 1200 Selga per hour. It's even faster than when we drove to Quail. Should be in before noon at this rate. Nothing beats a ride on the expressway. Calvadian infrastructure, baby! Calvad really is amazing, isn't it? Granted, not all of our roads are this robust. Expressways are reserved for select routes between the three major cities. Everywhere else is still plain old highways. Can't complain too much though. The government maintains our roads better than most. So, this gonna be your first time in Langport? It is for me. I've been before, but just as an average tourist. It really is a wonderful place. I've always wanted to visit again with my family someday. Roughly speaking, the city is split into two parts, New Town and the Eastern Quarter. For the sake of convenience, our hotel's in the Eastern Quarter. We stayed in New Town when I was there. Given our client this time, figured this would be easier. Not like I got the mirror to afford a fancy New Town hotel anyway. The plan is to have a hotel be our home base, while we knock out some jobs in town. About the same as usual. And when we're doing that, we gather information. Spot on, kiddo. Now you're getting it. Oh, right, another thing. Apparently the head of the Lu family, the house that Zhao is affiliated with, wants to meet us in person. Someone even more important than the purple guy from yesterday? Yeah, he's a rising star in the ranks of Heiyue. Usually, it's the clear of guys like him. Is it Shin? But if you gotta meet up, may as well try to squeeze him for info. He is hoping he's a bit of a senile old coot. Oh, Van. Back on topic, we're only in Langport for today and tomorrow. Once Zhao gets back from Crossbell, we can skedaddle. That's the plan anyway. Wouldn't surprise me if we have to extend our stay a bit. If that happens, you'll be heading back by train like we agreed, yeah? Right. Can't afford to miss my classes. As long as I catch your last train tomorrow evening, I'll still be able to make it back in time. You really did your research. I wanted to make sure I could help you both as much as possible. Then, let's bust this case wide open. Did they switch places? Well. I wonder what happened. A traffic jam. I'ma go ask around. Any useful intel? Apparently a trailer came open and spilled stuff all over the road. A couple of lanes are closed up ahead. We're 2 for 2 on getting into trouble on car rides. Hope this ain't a sign. Do you think it'll take long for him to clear the road? Nah, 20 minutes or so I reckon. Till then I'm gonna get some shut-eye. Did you not sleep well last night? Someone was busy talking my ear off, so not really. Give my shoulder a shake when things start moving. Is he asleep already? I would expect warriors can fall asleep at will.
Van's something else, isn't he? He acts cold and pragmatic, but never compromises on his ideals. Even when he tries to keep you at arm's length, you can always tell he has your best interests at heart.
Not to mention that he has the combat experience and skills of a seasoned veteran. But the way he navigates a battle is nothing like how my brother or father would. Sometimes it feels like he knows everyone and can get along with them too. For better or worse.
It kinda adds this air of mystery to him, doesn't it? I really hope I can get to know him better.
You know, I was thinking the same thing about you. Huh? You're a normal person, but you jump into dangerous situations with us like it's nothing. You support us in battle and stand up for what you believe in too. Seeing all that makes me want to try even harder. You're giving me too much credit. I'm just acting on instinct. Still, I'm glad that I'm able to help you both. If you have any trouble figuring things out in the city, please let me know. And even though I spend so much time at the office, my grades are pretty good. I can help you study too. Really? That would be great. My math homework from Sunday school is super hard and I...
Hey there. You girlies know what's going on?
You mean the traffic jam? Apparently a trailer spilled and some lanes have been closed. The road should be clear in 20 minutes or so.
That's so, huh? What a drag. But maybe I found my diamond in the rough. You on vacation or something?
We're on a business trip.
Okay. Anyway. I'm off work today myself and could use a little company. Wanna hang with the champ?
Huh? Excuse me?
You've got to be kidding me. You don't recognize the face of the Red Comet.
I don't know warrior by that name. Which call are you from? The Red Constellation? I don't think it's that kind of nickname. I've only heard it in passing, but it's pretty sure it belongs to a Z1 driver. What's a Z1?
This can't be happening. Listen up. My name is Maxim Lugan. I'm the man who did the impossible and won the Z1 Grand Prix, the apex of racing competitions, 3 years in a row. I've got it all. Looks, wealth, incomparable talent. Tyrell Entertainment magazine named me Calvard's most eligible bachelor over a bunch of famous actors. I'm the most desired man in the entire country.
I see. That sounds really neat, mister. That's it. Let me show you how great I am. Get out of this scrap heap on wheels and I show you a wheel. What the hell are you doing? What? Van? When did he wake up? Never thought I'd see a hotshot like you trying to hit on kids. Melt and Buzzweight are gonna have a field day with this one. Is that a fight starting or something? Wait, isn't that... It's Maxim Lugan! Hold on, I ain't letting that slide so easily. You think you can just walk up, mouth off to a guy's true love and get away with it? Van? My baby's the only one for me. She came for me in a low moment, but I fixed my injured up good. I should have known. Of course it was a car. He said so in the last chapter even. Huh? Sure, she ain't fresh off a line or nothing, but I'd bet I spent more on my baby than you on your ETWS. I believe you're right. Let me go already. Wow, he's really serious about this. You ruined the day you crossed Maxim Lugan. Couldn't you have gone a little easier on him? Listen, there's some things in life a man can't compromise on. Anyway, don't go lowering the window for strangers. Could have been a thief for all you knew. I'm sorry, I'll be more careful next time. Thankfully he wasn't the dangerous type. Not in the fighting way, at least. Dingo is right on the mirror about him being a big-headed jackass. You familiar with him then? Cars. If you're into cars, his name is everywhere. Shame that the best driver out there just happens to be the worst kind of guy. I didn't even know him, but I still feel kind of let down. Now imagine how I feel. Oh look, traffic is finally moving again. About time. The road feels so empty now that we are not surrounded by cars. Good thing too, gotta make up for all the lost time. Mom, a fast vehicle is approaching from our 6. It's Assad. Oh, it's him. The guy with a big hat. Itching for a race, huh? Hold on tight, kiddos. What? Let's go!
Looks like the rolling scrap heap has some fight in it after all. Good. I'll show you why I'm the best there is. I'll teach you to look down on my baby. Eat my dust. Can't corner at that speed, rookie. I've got two little helpers that beg to differ.
Vaughn says he knows what he does, so let's trust him.
Yeah! How the hell? Ah, I see. Their weight stabilized his turn. Eyes on the road, champ. Let's go!
Wait for the right moment, sounds right there.
Coming through. What?
Still stuck back there, huh? Didn't think he'd try off-roading in a sports car. Lame, didn't think he'd give up so easy. You're kidding me. Miss me? Crazy bastard weaved between the buses.
Putting up more of a fight than I expected. But your fate was sealed the moment you decided to cross the great Maxim Lugan.
Guess he ain't a pro for nothing. Time to bust out my ace in the hole.
Is that a turbocharger? Those things are brand new. This is getting interesting. I'll just have to...
Shit. Other foxes alright? It looks like I got away safely. I suppose the monsters are the only creatures that cause accidents. Let's hope they've learned the lesson to stay off the road. Right. Tough break, huh? I don't need your pity here on your Ingot 1. Come on now. When a car goes off course, the driver bears the responsibility. That's the rule. You all can go. The engine's fine, I can handle her basic repairs myself. If anything comes up, give me a call. I feel kinda sorry for him. Me too. Didn't think he'd accept defeat like that. Stuff like that is what makes you a champ. Maybe he's got some good in him after all. After all that racing, we should get to the Langport on time. $12.10. Langport, the dazzling city. Here we are. It's so pretty. That drive was just as stressful as we want to quail. But hey, we're here and we're on time. First things first. I wonder who it is. You got to be kidding me.
This is Mr. Van Arkwright, I presume? I believe Sal mentioned it already, but I'd like to be the first to meet you.
Hotel Kowloon.
On behalf of Heiyue, welcome to Langport.
Langport.
I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Fan Lu.
Fan Lu. You're in line to be an elder of Heiyue, and Zhao's family branches off of yours, right?
That's right. I also serve as vice president of Kowloon Financial Bank.
What's that? Calvert's second largest bank and one of the most prestigious in all of Zemuria. Thanks to their foreign and immigrant connections, they are an institution with a great deal of political power. Wow. You're quite the learned young lady. Thank you, sir. Surprised a big shot like you wants to meet small fry like us. Did the little birdie tell you when you arrived? It's only natural that we of Heiyue would know what happens in our own home city. Ubiquitous as we are, it would be strange for someone to catch us unaware. Though our size as an organization does come with its fair share of challenges, mind you. Zhao said something similar. Simply put, when this many people are part of the same organization, there are bound to be differences of opinion. Don't worry, we didn't call you here to adjudicate any petty internal squabble. No, our issue at hand is far more delicate, to say the least. Likely more so than you realize. Which is why we're here to sniff things out before you bring down the hammer. Precisely. Zhao's endorsement of you carries great weight, but I'm glad your senses are as keen as he led me to believe. I'm expecting great things from you all. Appreciate it. Anyway, I suppose that's enough pleasantries. Let's discuss the matter at hand. Works for me. You spread that rumor like I asked? What's he talking about? Maybe they're letting the townsfolk know we're here? Oh, so they can give us jobs? Yeah, we spread word both in Newtown and the Eastern Quarter. I must admit, it's a curious tactic. Your methods are certainly unique. Lots of ways to earn a living, you know. Well, contingent on your success, we are prepared to pay you a fine sum. As a reminder, the earliest we take action is 2 days from now, when Zhao returns from Crossbow. In the interim, go about your business as you see fit. But if you learn anything of Almata's plans, please alert us straight away. I think that about covers what I need to tell you all. Gotcha. Oh yeah, you know anything about the problem child Zhao mentioned? I do, but I leave that to the foremost expert on the subject.
Sorry I'm late, Baba!
Normally I'd scold you, but your timing was impeccable. Say hello to our visitors from Arkwright Solutions.
Oh, they're here already? Sorry for keeping you waiting. I've been looking forward to this. Tao doesn't speak highly of people too often. Hold the phone. He didn't mention there'd be 2 cuties and a stud. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. What she said. Ditto. So, you're also from the Lu family? Ashen Lu.
That's right. My name's Ashen. I'm guessing you want to know about everyone's favorite red-haired menace? Well, you're in luck. He and I grew up together.
I'll leave you kids to your fun. I've got another meeting to get to. And by the way, you're all welcome to lodge here for the duration of your stay. Thanks, but no thanks. Already booked ourselves a room in the eastern quarter. Huh, you're ever the curiosity, Spriggan. It's no issue, though. As I said before, you're welcome to act as you see fit. I look forward to good news, everyone. I'm impressed you managed to book a hotel without us noticing. Having eyes on me all the time ain't really my style. So where to? The eastern quarter is only a short drive from here, so why don't we take the scenic route? This car's comfy, so I figure we can just chat here. Now you're speaking my language. We're being followed. Don't mind them, Baba's just overprotective. Given why we're here, I can't really blame him. It's annoying, but you're right. I'm more than ready to be rid of Almata. Would you mind telling us more about the situation? Sure. Langport is Heiyue's turf, but we'll allow just about anyone to do business here. For example, folks from Edith and the Central East often set up shop around here. Makes sense, lots of money to be made in the country's second biggest city. And Almata wanted a piece of a pie. Last month they made a move. A new business in the town called the Messeldam Trading Company. Before we knew it, there were suspicious people all over the city. But there's more to it. Almata's not even packing the streets with her own members. They hired thugs part-time from all over to come in and start fights. So far, they've mostly targeted stores and young people in the eastern quarter, but nowhere is truly safe. That's awful. Sending out hired grunts to do their dirty work, huh? Matsui had never shied away from throwing their people to the wolves before. I suspect they're saving their members for when the real conflict begins. Until then, they continue attacking Heiyue. It's a war of attrition. At the end of the day, they're just a bunch of wannabes buzzing around like flies. Heiyue is in no real danger, so we've been letting them struggle in vain. Unfortunately, not everyone is happy with that mindset. Your childhood friend? Lay it on me. What's this guy's deal? His name is Aaron Wei. He's 19 years old and was born and raised here in Langport. He's a proficient martial artist of the Gekka style, one of the East's 3 big schools, specializing in swordsmanship and hand-to-hand combat. One time he even took down a rowdy group of sailors all on his own. Wow, that's awesome! People have taken to giving him silly nicknames like the Prodigy of Langport and the Crimson Hahn. For as free of a spirit as he is, he really does care about the community. Honestly, it's no wonder why everyone in the Eastern Quarter loves him. He sounds very charismatic. You're telling me, I just wish he'd learn to rein it in every now and then. Still, Baba and the others think he could make a name for himself in Heiyue if he decided to join. If he doesn't get himself killed first for this, as you can imagine, he hasn't taken kindly to outsiders roughing up his people. The other day, he and his friends attacked a large gang of Almata's grunts all by themselves. They retaliate yet? Strangely enough, no. They haven't launched a single attack since then, let alone tried to get revenge. We have no way of knowing what they're scheming. To make matters worse, Aaron sees this as an opportunity to finally drive Almata out of town for good. But I can't imagine they're going to go quietly. If he's as hot-blooded as you say, you're right to worry. I want to see his skills in action. Well, if you hurry, you may get to see something special. Let's head over to the Eastern Quarter. Wow, what amazing technique! I've danced in my village festivals, but it's nothing like that. The stage presence was overwhelming. But if you don't mind my asking, why did we come to a show? So that's how it is, huh? You noticed? Yeah, he's got all mannerisms down pat, but the way he uses his muscles is just a bit different. You got it, then. That's my troublemaker of a childhood friend. Wait, that's a man? I see, I do recall hearing of men dressing as women for theater productions, now that I think about it. His Gekka skills show through his movements too. I'd say he's at an intermediate level, but could probably challenge a master on a good day. That's part of our problem too. If he were weaker, we might not be in this mess right now. Bravo! What a stunning woman. Oh, what I wouldn't give to get to know you a little better.
Ignoring my newest adoring fan, who are those people with Ashin? So that's your game, huh?
Worried about him? I've known him for so long, it's hard not to be. Baba likes Aaron too, enough of a subject of marriage to come up. Oh my! Are you engaged? My younger brothers were once stuck carrying the family name. I'm free to live my own life. Besides, I prefer men like Zhao anyway. Wait, really? Girl needs to get her eyes checked. Shh, you're being rude. I just can't see Aaron that way. He's more like a brother if anything. But honestly, Van's not half bad looking either. Appreciate it. What was that about her eyes? I'm confused. Does she need glasses or not? On to the next order of business. Would you like me to show you around town? Nah, we can handle the snooping ourselves. Really? Then I suppose I'll be taking my leave. Call me if you need anything. I'm counting on your help with Aaron. Well, do. We'll deal with your pain in the ass friend one way or another. It was more of a detour than I was expecting. Let's check in at the hotel and grab some grub. A short drive later, Van, Agnes and Ferry arrived at the hotel. After eating lunch and relaxing, we decided to get started on the day's work.
Hello there, youngster. Is this your car?
Sure is.
She's a beaut, son, but she's in trouble if you don't treat her right. See, the ocean air blows through this city.
How would the wind hurt a car? Oh, you mean the salt in the air will corrode the paint?
What do you say I wax her down to protect her from the elements, For you, I'll go as low as 1,000 mira.
Gotta respect Vassal, why not? Placing a tracker or something? 2:03 p.m. There's so many people here. It was like this when I visited as well. I'm surprised, Rovan. You knew exactly where to find the hotel. What can I say? I spent a couple of months here back when I was starting out. I've been back a few times for work. But all my info is out of date. What we need right now is fresh leads. Right, information concerning Almata's dummy company. And anything we can find out about Aaron. Don't forget the Genesis. The one Agnes has must have been reacting to something. For all we know, everything could be connected anyway. Or to be clear once we get to work. So let's mosey. Roger it. Right behind you.
The bulletin board here is right on the main street, if I'm remembering right.
Okay, but I think I end this episode here and we continue this next time. Have this just the cutscene episode basically. Hey, until next time then, I'm Mace and don't get lost.